guys, welcome to another video with me, Amy, and A to Z Yoga. Today's video is all about the shoulders. We're going to free up the shoulders, strengthen the shoulders, and really just get you feeling like this whole area is in a better position and feeling better. So what you're going to need today, ideally, is a brick, but don't worry if you don't have one, I'll show you ways to do things without it. If you're pregnant, you're also going to want some cushions for just doing things lying on the floor. So that's all. I'll see you back here. Okay, so we're going to begin lying on our back and pop your brick to the side. If you're pregnant, grab yourself a couple of cushions so that you can prop yourself up. And come and lie down, nice and comfortably. Knees bent, and then just relax your arms by your sides, palms facing the ceiling, and close your eyes. Allow your body to sink into the floor and try and let your shoulders relax. And just begin with some nice, slow, deep breaths into the belly. And follow that breath all the way up into your chest and into your shoulder blades. On your inhale, see if you can feel the shoulder blades moving on the back, if you can feel them expanding. You're just going to take one more breath there. And then on your inhale, take your arms to the ceiling, link your fingers, and squeeze your wrists together and your palms together. You're then going to breathe in and spread your shoulder blades and just push your arms towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades back towards each other. And again, push them away. So it's like there's a string pulling your arms up to the ceiling. And then you squeeze them back together. And try and keep your arms straight, and that link of the fingers and the squeeze of the hands just allows you to keep the arms strong and controlled. One more time. And then you're going to keep this position of the arms. Again, push the arms to the ceiling, spreading the shoulder blades, and then take your arms up and overhead. Let your shoulder blades push your arms up overhead rather than your ribs lifting. And then bring the arms back. Do that again. Let the shoulder blades spread. Slide the shoulder blades up the back towards your ears as you bring your arms overhead. And back again. Two more. Last one. Lovely. And then bring the arms down. Now you're going to roll onto your side. Move your cushions out the way if you've got cushions. Pop them over here. And come onto all fours, onto your hands and knees. So you've got your wrists under your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide and press down into the finger pads and your knuckles, and try and dial the hands out to just switch on the back of the arms and the shoulder blades. And then take a breath in. As you breathe in, relax the space between your shoulder blades. Let the chest come towards the floor and the shoulder blades come towards each other. Then push down into the hands and push the shoulder blades away from each other. Again, you let the shoulder blades relax, the space between the shoulder blades relax, the shoulders come together, and then you push out. So it's just really mobilizing the shoulder blades, softening the shoulder blades, but also starting to get them to engage and wake up a little bit. 2 more. Good, and then you're going to stop somewhere between the two. So you've got your shoulder blades sitting flat on the back of your ribs. Press down into your feet, and then take your right arm straight out in front of you. You're then going to take the right hand to the back of your head, slide it along your hair, open up your ribs, and then take the arm back to the behind you, and then all the way back to the front. So you're trying to move through your ribs here. The arm comes out, the hand slides back, the arm comes back, and then it comes around to the front. If you are pregnant and your wrists start to hurt you, feel free to pop your hand underneath your cushion, on top of your cushion rather, so you've got a little bit more support for your hand, a little bit more lift off the wrist, because they can get uncomfortable. 1 more. Good. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, feel free to do this with your cushion. So you can push down into the fingers, but you've got a little less weight on the wrist. Again, the left arm comes out. It slicks back the hair, and then you bring the arm back and through to the front. Slick back the hair, bring it to the back, round to the front. And again. 1 more. And then back down. Lovely. Now from your all fours position, take your right leg straight out behind you. Keep the shoulders sitting really nicely on the back of the ribs, and then lift that leg up and take the left arm out in front. From there, bend your back knee, reach the arm round as if you're going to tap the foot, bring it back again and again. Reach the arm round like you're going to tap the foot, bring it back. Keep the belly hugged in. 1 more. And then the other side. So as you do this move, you're keeping your pelvis stable and your belly hugged in. Left leg out behind you, lift the leg up, bend the knee and extend the opposite arm, and same thing. Bring it round like you're going to tap the foot, and then back. Round and back. 1 more. We don't want to do loads of these, it's just to wake up the glutes and wake up the shoulders. Now place your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms flat, and relax your head. Let your head really relax, make it go soft. Then tuck your toes under, push down into your forearms, and then lift your hips up. If you are pregnant, again, you can do this in as easy a way as you can manage. So you lift the hips up, but you can keep the knees bent and just push down into the forearms. Take a breath here. And then take it back down. And again. And again. Really getting that height up through the hips. The softening in the shoulders, but also the strength in the shoulders. 1 more time. And then down. And then bring the hands back to your tabletop position. And now take your right leg straight out behind you, nothing else moves, and bring that right foot forwards to the hand. If you're not pregnant, try and do it without moving your hand. If you are, don't worry, lift the hand and take the foot forward. And then you're going to lift your upper body, turn the back foot inwards, so that back left foot will go to the right, and then place your right hand on the inside of your right knee. From there, I want you to really push this hand into the leg and the leg into the hand, so you begin to open up the hips and you start to get this back hip to open up. Take your left arm forwards and then lift it straight up from the shoulder blade. Get really nice and long in the sides of the waist. Place your left hand on your upper back and then breathe in and reach up through the sides of the waist and go up and over to the right, just a little. Then inhale, take it back to the center. Keep your pelvis open. Let the right hand come off of that right leg. Left fingertips come to the ground. And then you can take your right hand behind your head. Let your head relax back into your hands. And keep your pelvis coming forwards. Your right knee pushing out. Inhale, come back up to center. Turn that left foot round. Lean down so that you just get that left hand to come to the floor and tuck the back foot under. And then lift the back knee off the ground and lift yourself up to a high lunge. Keep your back leg straight because we've nicely opened up the hip already. And then bend your front knee like it's coming away from your back leg. Lengthen your tailbone down your back leg and squeeze your feet towards each other. Then inhale and raise both arms up from the shoulder blades. Turn your back foot out to 90 degrees and your arms to shoulder height. And then you can walk this front foot in so you get the front heel in line with your middle arch of the back foot. Now turn your palms to the back of the room behind you and then keep your belly hugged in, your front knee bent like it's coming away from your back leg, and then pulse the arms backwards. As you pulse, you're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other in quick succession. Really wakes them up in a nice way. And then inhale, raise the arms up. Lengthen right out from your hips and the waist. As you go up, you're going to go over to the left and then back to the center. Reach up out at the hips, go over to the right. Bring your right forearm down on the thigh. Keep reaching forward with your left arm and slowly turn the back foot in. Now, if you're pregnant, we're going to go and take this straight to the floor. If you're not, you're going to bring your weight into your front leg, hover there for a second. This is where you might want your brick. So with your brick, if you're pregnant, like I said, keep your right arm on your right forearm on your thigh, and then bring that left hand forwards with the brick, and then lift the back leg up. Hover there, and then you can bring your right arm out in front of you. You can place the fingertip down on the floor, which should be about the same height as the brick, really. And then place that back foot down beside the front one. And inhale and raise all the way up. So if you didn't have your brick, don't worry, you just do it without, basically. Inhale with the arms up, the shoulder blades are lifted. Sit back at your hips. Fold forwards from the hips. Make as much space as you need to for your belly if you're pregnant, and place the hands down. Take a step back with your left leg and a step back with your right leg to bring you back to your tabletop position. I'm just going to prep my brick on the other side, but of course if you don't have one, don't worry about it. Take your left leg out behind you and then step that left foot as close to the hand as you can get it without moving. If you're not pregnant, if you are pregnant, you can totally move that hand out of the way. Lift the upper body, turn that right foot in, round to the left, and then place the left hand on the inside of the left knee. Start to open up your right hip, pressing that hand into the leg. You're pushing the leg back a little, and you're opening up both hips. You're then raising up taller and taller out of your pelvis. Take your right arm out in front of you. I've got the wall in front of me, so I'm lacking in space. And then take the arm all the way up to the ceiling from the shoulder blade. Place that hand on your upper back. Now again, really lengthen through the sides of your waist. Reach up and over to the left a little, just a little, to open up the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Keep lifting out of your hips, out of your waist, and then you kind of windmill yourself over to the right. Right fingertips come down. Your left hand can come to the back of your head, and then your head can relax back into your hand. Keep pressing your left knee back a little, your pelvis forwards. Big breath. And inhale, come up. Turn that back foot back to the center. Tuck the back foot under with your hand just helping you on the floor. Lift the back knee off the ground and up to a high lunge. Again, straighten your back leg, pushing out through that back heel. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Bend your front knee. And then inhale and raise both arms all the way up, lifting from the shoulder blades. Keep that length through the sides of your waist, then turn the back foot out to 90 degrees to your warrior two position. Walk that front foot in so the front heel lines up with the inner arch of the back foot, and then arms to shoulder height. This time let's turn the palms forwards, and we're going to do the same thing as we did on the other side, but palms are facing the other way, so it's slightly different. And you're going to pulse those arms. You're pulsing from the shoulder blades, really trying to get those shoulder blades to feel like they're squeezing and moving on the back. And then inhale, raise the arms up. Slowly reach up through the waist, out of your hips, and go over to the right. Inhale back to center. Reach up through the ribs and go over to the left. And then bring that left forearm down onto the thigh. And again, as before, if you're not pregnant, you just reach that arm straight out in front of you, and you're going to bring your weight forwards into the front leg. If you are pregnant, you're going to grab your brick. You're going to bring that brick forward. I mean, even if you're not pregnant, you can do this as a beginner too. You don't have to just be pregnant. If you want a little bit more health and balance, use something underneath your hand. And then bring the weight forwards. Lift that back leg up. Place your left fingertips down, so it's just allowing you again to keep your balance. Chin is tucked in. And then bring that foot down. Inhale and stand all the way up. Well done. Now we're going to sit back again. So keep the belly and the ribs hugged in. Sit back at your hips. And nice and slowly bring your hands to the floor. Take one step back with your left leg. If you're not pregnant, you're going to take it back to a plank position. I'll show you very briefly how you do that. If you are pregnant, you're going to just take it back to a baby plank position. So you step your left leg all the way out, right leg all the way out. This is your full plank. If you're baby planking, you lower the knees. Now from here, if you have a brick, you can use it to help you kind of get a little bit more work through the arms and a little bit more work through the chest. To be honest, being so pregnant, I don't know if I'm going to get anywhere near this brick, but let's see. If you don't have a brick, you can just do it without, it's fine. So now keep the shoulder blades sitting on the back of your ribs. Your belly is hugged in and slightly engaged. Your glutes are engaged. And then keeping your throat tucked in, you're going to start bending your elbows without allowing the shoulder blades to change position. And then push back up. Oh, I just reached it. That's good. Keep your shoulder blades on the back of the ribs. Don't let them move. Lower and push back up. Let's do that 2 more times, because I don't think I can do more. Last one. Good. And then push back. Make your knees nice and wide. Toes come together. Push down through your hands and press your pelvis backwards. Let your head relax. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we're going to walk our hands back to our knees. Again, if you're pregnant, if this is uncomfortable because you've got a bit of swelling around the knees, you can grab your cushion and you can put the cushion behind your knees and come and sit back on that, so it just lifts you up a little bit. Grab 2 cushions if you need to. If you're not pregnant and even so it's still uncomfortable in that position, same thing, put a cushion underneath your knees. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit of a swimming action to just get a little bit more movement through the ribs and the shoulders. So you keep your pelvis completely stable and you start to swim your arms backwards. As you swim, what we're trying to do really is move from the ribs. Yes, we're moving through the shoulder blades and we're moving through the arms, but we want that movement to come at the ribs as well. So we free up the ribs, which will also free up the shoulders. If you've got any clicking going on, slow down and maybe don't make the movement as big. Try and avoid the clicking. And then change direction. I love this. It just feels really simple, easy, and really frees it all up. Okay, and then relax the arms down. From here, come and lie down on your back. So again, if you're pregnant, lift yourself up slightly. Come and bring yourself down onto your back. And you can stretch your legs all the way out, arms by your sides. Close your eyes. And feel how your body feels now. If your shoulders feel any different, your chest feels any different, your breath feels any different. And then inhale, raise your arms up. Lengthen out from your fingers to your toes. And then bend one knee at a time. Roll onto your side. And slowly bring yourself up. And that's it. So I hope your shoulders feel better. I have to say mine definitely do. My chest feels nice and open. So if you liked this video, if you loved this video, please like it, share, and please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other videos. They're coming at you every single Saturday until perhaps I pop and maybe I'm not able to record a video, but we'll see what happens then, and you'll certainly hear from me either way. So please share the video, subscribe, like, comment below with your experiences of the video and any other ideas that you have for future videos. I would love to be able to make videos that you want to see, so please comment and let me know what you want to see. See you next time. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.